You start a relationship, and in some moment you realize that the woman is she doesn't listen to your advice, completely uncontrollable, and everything she can, this is to reproach you for something. All this is disrespectful, shows that you have no idea for of great value. A woman can be even exist in a relationship with you when you have no idea for her interest, because you are still profitable for her. But such a woman will not listen to you, will not consult with you, and decide somehow problems together from the point of view wisdom. If there are no problems in relationships solvable, especially if you are trying to find way out, and your woman is stubborn like a sheep and thinks only about his own, it's better end this relationship. Just imagine that your relationship is a car, and in of this car, 2 steering wheels where a woman sits on one side and on the other. Can you drive NM normally? If she tries to turn into one, and of course you go the other way, okay, so you won't succeed. A normal relationship is a compromise. When a woman listens to you, listens to, and respects your MN exactly under these conditions, and such relationships need to be created so that you can be for not a number a respected man with whom she will be a woman might want to go together. Yours truly only if will wish this, if he sees those in you qualities she needs. If she doesn't, considers relationships to build strong connection to create a family, and need in a man, something will be difficult for you. Change. If a woman is purely looking for benefits in a relationship, there is no manipulation for you won't help because she won't need it. She will need you personally, what's on your bank card or wallet. If a woman has a desire relationship, then you can do it submissive for many years to create in her the idea in your head that you are the best, and there can't be anyone else like you in her. The meaning of life for a woman to appreciate you, and didn't stop doing it, so as not to take her seriously. Just like that, in this way, you can tie her to you, and make her feel like she needs you that moment. When the relationship and herself a woman begins to mean a lot to you, then you lose the initiative. The balance is gradually failing, because that one cannot need a relationship the same as the other partner. You either love her very much, or she is the one who loves him and needs more. While you don't look at a woman with ordinary eyes, take her seriously, she will needing and loving you more. It's only in words, it's so easy. After all, reality is much more complicated along the way. Relationships don't fall in love with your girlfriend, but there is one way that can help you. Your task is to be dependent and even obsessed with the most important matters that there is in your life. For example, you auto mechanic, dive into this matter with put it first with your head, so that the relationship and the woman are not more important, or be obsessed with to be better is not your task. Don't put the woman first. Of great importance, always keep yourself. You can't get attached to the idea that you can't get attached to. Dive into this relationship and give stupidly free your emotions. The best relationship is when a woman doesn't mean that to you a lot, to be dependent on her too. It is very important not to make her yours, owned by many men owners. And as soon as she answered reciprocated, the man already thinks that she belongs to him. These thoughts will create there are big problems for you in the future, especially if you realize that she can move away from you, or God forbid I start communication with others. A man, his woman is yours. Women never existed and will never exist. But when she sees that you are the owner, she uses it against you. Benefit to yourself. When a woman understands that you are the owner, she understands what she has. There's a great source for how change the balance of importance in your own side. After all, when you consider it yours, she understands that it's enough for her move away, to show that you are not number one, to hurt your pride and make you are even more dependent. So 2 things which you should always keep in your head. The first thing is not to perceive woman seriously in a relationship and look at her as an ordinary woman who it doesn't really mean anything to you. But at the same time, there is no need to spread rot on her and treat her like she's trash. And the second thing we need to keep in our head, it's not to make it yours. Your masculine nature is the property the individual will want to make the woman his. You will think that if she is yours, girl wife, then she belongs to you. Like Barbie doll is actually, no one belongs to you except yourself and your actions. You can control yourself with your life and your actions, but not a woman nearby. And if you try, this is her cunning personality. Overt, your desire is against yourself, And of course, it's very important not to get attached to a woman. Cannot fail the struggle and attempt. Women make you their bedding at some point. Any woman without exceptions will check you for that. How firmly will you sit on it? On a leash, or whether you will sit at all on NM, give different traps to identify your weaknesses and your emotionality. So as not to fall into these traps, you only need to know about one things are ignoring. If a woman wants to start dispute, just leave that room or that place is the best solution from everyone. Psychological problems that it creates woman. It's easy to ignore. Look for some logic in this woman. It's terribly infuriating that you react to her stupid attempts to make you bedding slave, or weaken if already for that matter. A woman will want some kind of moment to dominate you, but she can do it if you just ignore it. She might be mad at you that you don't take it seriously, but it would definitely be better if you will be tempted to play on her rules. If a woman starts to talk to you, reproach her for something. Tell her I don't want to spend time on it. And that's all you have the right. Not to waste time on her attempts make you addicted, vulnerable and weak when you respond to her inappropriate tricks. You only show a woman that start the game according to its rules. Thanks for attention.